preliminary precaution of having her watched by Mr. Ferguson, lest any harm befall her. And you have heard that Mr. Elster was prepared to take his wife to an institution where her mental health would have been in the hands of qualified specialists. Mr. Ferguson, being an ex-detective, would have seemed the proper choice for the role of watchdog and protector. As you have learned, it was an unfortunate choice. However, I think you'll agree that no blame can be attached to the husband. His delay in putting his wife under medical care was due only to the need for information as to her behavior, which he expected to get from Mr. Ferguson. He had taken every precaution to protect his wife. He could not have anticipated that Mr. Ferguson's weakness, his fear of heights, would make him powerless when he was most needed. As to Mr. Ferguson, you have heard his former superior, Detective Captain Hansen, from that great city to the north, testify as to his character and ability. Captain Hansen was most enthusiastic. The fact that once before, under similar circumstances, Mr. Ferguson allowed a police colleague to fall to his death, Captain Hansen dismissed as an unfortunate incident. Of course, Mr. Ferguson is to be congratulated on having once saved the woman's life, when in a previous fit of aberration she threw herself into the bay. It is a pity that, knowing her suicidal tendencies, he did not make a greater effort the second time. But we are not here to pass judgment on Mr. Ferguson's lack of initiative. He did nothing. The law has little to say on the subject of things left undone. Nor does his strange behavior after he saw the body fall have any bearing on your verdict. He did not remain at the scene of the death. He left. He claims he suffered a mental blackout and knew nothing more until he found himself back in his own apartment in San Francisco several hours later. You may accept that or not. Or you may believe that having once again allowed someone to die, he could not face the tragic result of his own weakness and ran away. That has nothing to do with your verdict. It is a matter between him and his own conscience. Now, from the evidence of the state of mind of Madeline Elster prior to a death, from the manner of a death, and from the post-mortem examination of the body showing the actual cause of her death, you should have no difficulty in reaching your verdict, gentlemen. You may retire if you wish.
We've reached a verdict.
Thank you. The jury finds that Madeline Elster committed suicide while of unsound mind. Her verdict will be so recorded. Dismissed.
All right, Scotty, let's go.
Mind if I speak for a minute?
Oh, go ahead.
Scotty? Sorry, Scotty, that was rough. You had no right to speak to you like that. It was my responsibility. I shouldn't have got you involved. No, there's nothing you have to say to me. I'm getting out, Scotty, for good. I can't stay here. I'm going to wind up her affairs and mine, get away as far as I can. Europe, perhaps. I probably never will come back. Goodbye, Scotty. Is there anything I can do for you before I go? There's no way for them to understand. You and I know who killed Madeline.
Come on, Scotty, let's get out of here.